Hey, exciting stuff. So we finally have the release notes for update 1.7, which we've been waiting for a while. But anyway, so let's get right into it. I just need to bring my computer over here so I could actually see. Anyways, as usual, we're gonna split the patch notes into a few parts. Here, the first part we'll go over all the new, changes to functions and stuff, and we won't go over the battle stuff. That'll be in a separate video. So. The Age of Mammals is upon us. Prepare for update 1.7, where we introduce ferocious creatures from the Cenozoic era and the unveiling of, for real this time, tournaments. Read on for details. Okay, so the tournaments thing, if you guys are confused by this wording, they always said that like the seasonal PvP thing they were still experimenting, so they're gonna, I guess this is gonna be for real now. The tournaments. Alright, overview, new tournaments, what about seasons, DNA resource caps, roster sorting, stat boost, matchmaking updates, geolocation, new abilities, new passives, ability updates, Cenozoic hybrid, creature adjustments, escalation, yes, and bug fixes. Let's just go to the new creatures first, because that's what everyone wants to know first, right? Okay, new creature, Cenozoics, Smilodon. This epic Cenozoic creature is the most popular. Saber-toothed cat. Personally, not a huge fan of Smilodon at all. I think it's extremely overrated, but I digress. Let's keep on going. This fast, cunning predator has access to precise pounce. At any time it needs to, it can start dodging attacks. Thanks to evasive strike, Smilodon has access to prowl, which gives it a chance to avoid incoming damage while increasing the next turn's lethality. That sounds like cloak. The cleanse that comes with a prowl ability means that with a turn of setup time, a Smilodon has reliable damage and speed. Whatever that means. Elasmotherium. I'm horrible with these names, just bear with me. This rare Cenozoic creature has the hit point bulk you'd expect from larger megafauna. It plays as a tank with anti-tank abilities but no speed manipulation. Well, that's interesting. Fierce Elasmotherium's thick dermal armor protects it from opponents' attacks, while its oh my Jesus Christ. I'm gonna skip all these nouns that I don't know. Horns allows it to. I know what it means, but I just don't know how to pronounce it. Bypass that of its opponents. Thanks to a definite impact, Elasmotherium can rid itself of any impediments while it waits for ability cooldowns thanks to defensive stance. Ooh, that was one of the moves that were data mined long ago, right? This dangerous megafauna is one of few creatures that can use a rending attack. Okay, next, this bird thing, This common cunning Cenozoic creature cunning is our first terror bird. If you guys play Ark, you guys know what this is. It comes in by zigzagging, about to avoid larger predators thanks to swap and dodge. Swap and dodge? This cunning swap and dodge? What? I know a lot of people don't like that. It doesn't sound appealing to me either. This cunning creature tears into the foe thanks to its raking claws. It has extreme speed, higher than average damage, but low hit points. Always available sidestep lets it stand up to the opponent while its main ability recovers from cooldown. Designer's note: to defeat the terror bird, use either precise attacks or nullification abilities to guarantee that you hit this zigzagging terror. So it's like an ornithomimus. You can also try to outthink your opponent and attack on the turn that they use raking claws because they won't be dodging. Okay, yeah, basically like an ornithomimus. Marsupial lion. Okay. Though this predator evolved long after the extinction of dinosaurs, this specialization has made it a natural hunter of large sauropods in the Jurassic World. The minor rending attack and rending takedown of this fierce creature, or fierce Cenozoic creature, rending, by the way, it means it's damage based on your opponent's max HP. Makes it highly specialized in taking down bulky prey, regardless of its own attack value. Marsupial lion has 800 attack, which is irrelevant, doesn't need attack anyways. 3,750 HP, and a 40% critical hit chance and 117 speed. Marsupial Lion has access to Prowl, which gives it a chance to avoid upcoming damage while increasing its lethality on the following turn. It also helps in cleansing those pesky deceleration and distracting effect. Combining Prowl and Rending Takedown is a similar build up to Cloak's double damage. Really? Okay. The opponent should be aware that a 40 plus 50, 90% critical hit chance. What? That already high damage of Rending Takedown is increased by an extra 50%. Wait, how does Rending damage work with critical chance? So it's like percentage of opponent's HP plus or times 1.5? That's crazy. Gee, what the heck? Wow. Whoa. Bringing total damage value of 75% of the opponent's max HP. No, it's not even that. Crazy. Last but not least, even when it's not actively dealing damage, Marsupial Lion is a devious opportunist that counterattacks for 5% of its attack value. Okay, that's not too bad because it doesn't have too much base damage. Designer note: while time uses of instant distraction abilities can help you gain the upper hand. Yeah, no, that's not gonna help. Anyways, Brontotherium. This common Cenozoic resilient creature's hit points, bulk, and thick dermal armor protects it from opponent's attacks. Its blunt protrusions allows it to use a definite rampage every other turn. Brontotherium can rid itself of any impediments and reduce oncoming damage thanks to its defensive stance. Designer note: as common creature, Brontotherium is rather predictable. Try to break the mold. Okay, yeah, that's not too interesting. So a few of these are pretty busted. Marsupial Lion sounds like it is absolutely busted. Spinodon sounds okay. This Terror Bird sounds crazy. The Lasmotherium sounds okay. The Brontotherium sounds like it's kind of bad. But otherwise, pretty crazy. Oh, what the heck? Jeez, this Marsupial Lion, man. I need to, whoa. I don't know anymore. Let's move on to hybrids. So, a lot of these hybrids... Okay, I'll talk about my opinions on these hybrids after we go over them. Puratoris. This epic hybrid is made with Carnotaurus and Puratosaurus with access to Cleansing Strike and greater rending counterattack. This creature has a fierce roll. However, its short defense and instant distraction let it play the long game in order to outlast the opponent. When Puratosaurus needs immediate effect as access to Precise Rampage, this hybrid has enough HP bulk to stay active over multiple turns, especially when combined with its defensive abilities. It compensates for this boon with average attack and a speed that rivals Stegoceratops. This actually sounds pretty bad, this Puratosaurus. It's the Carno and Puratosaurus hybrid. It sounds pretty bad. Okay, let's move on. Spinonyx. This fierce legendary hybrid is made with Gen 2 versions of both Spinosaurus and Baryonyx. Specializes in combat against resilient and also against evasive creatures thanks to lethal wound, minor rending attack, precise rampage, and definite, what the heck? I know what precise rampage is. That's 100% hit, even through cloak and stuff. What's the other one? Definite rampage. I'll have to check real fast. We'll get through armored. Ooh. Whoa. So that's precise, but but even better. Alright. So it even goes through armors and shields. That's pretty crazy, man. With the average damage and good HP bulk. Wait, what's a cooldown on it? Precise rampage. 1 turn cooldown, no delay. Oh, no, that's precise pounce. Oh, thank goodness. That would be crazy. Okay, oh, still 1 cooldown only. Oh, this one has 1 delay. Thank goodness. Okay. But the other one's still crazy as well. Okay, where were we? Precise rampage and definite rampage. So that's gonna be 2 rampages. You got a turn 1 rampage, turn 2 defense shattering rampage. And then you have lethal wound. with average damage and good HP bulk. What? Average damage and good HP bulk? Spinonyx speed rivals that of Tragodissus. 124. 124 speed. Oh, this thing sounds ridiculous. Okay, moving on. Ardontosaurus. This resilient legendary hybrid is made with Argentinosaurus and Cenozoic. Cenozoic finally has a use now. Oh my goodness, thank God. With average damage and a bulk averaging between its two genetic parents, Ardontosaurus can hit its foe no matter what thanks to Definite Strike, increase its chances to inflict more damage thanks to Extended Critical Strike. Okay, Definite Strike, Extended Critical Strike, Slowing Impact, Defend Shatter Rampage. Not bad, actually. Whoa, this is like a old school Stegosaurus, but like better and without armor. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Also has immune. Woo. Speed rivals out of Trichosaurus, 108. Okay. At least it's not 107, so there's that. Doesn't have shield, does it? Extended crit. Extended critical strike, then defense shatter rampage. That's gonna be a lot of damage. But of course you have to slow first to like actually do anything. Moving on. Aquila Borgiana with damage that rivals of Erlodom. That's 1.5k. And similar HP bulk as the Ramborgiana. Crazy. Aquila Borgiana is a resilient legendary hybrid between the damage reducing Colosuchus Gen 2. Why is it 1.5k base damage though? It's made of Colosuchus and Ramborgiana. And the resilient Rambor. This is evident in the creature's access nullifying strike, short defense, distraction strike, and instant distraction. Null, short defense, distracting strike, instant distraction. That's actually pretty good. Doesn't do any damage though. Oh, that's why it has high base damage, because it doesn't have any multipliers. Okay, so it's not that busted. Okay, we're good. As a pterosaur, it can be set up thanks to swap-in distraction. Oh, by the way, swap-in distraction got a buff. It's like now 90%, which makes it now usable. This even works on the usual anti-tank counters, which tend to have defense-shattering abilities. The powerful survivability comes at a cost, for its speed is the same as that as Ramborgiana, rather than inheriting the speed of Colosuchus Gen 2. Okay, so it's not that great. Gemini Titan, this unique super hybrid is made with Aquila Borgiana and Diplodocus. The prime DNA strain of Diplodocus makes this resilient sauropod lose access to its ancestors' swap-in abilities. Gemini Titan has the best HP bulk in the game, with average damage and speed that rivals a Dioragosaurus. Oh, so that's pretty bad. Just say it's really bad damage and speed. You don't have to compare it to Dioragosaurus. Gemini Titan performs at its best. In the long game, it can gain the speed advantage to Decel Rampage, reduce the opponent's damage. Decel Rampage is instant distraction, long protection. What else? I don't see any more moves. The enjoyable aspect, the special abilities generally open up any of these abilities since none has initial delay. When facing creature with active shields, becomes ferocious, cloaks, or enters the base damage, all has no thing. So that's what? Am I missing moves here? Decel Rampage, long protection, instant. Okay, no. Instant traction, Decel Rampage, long protection, and null strike. Okay, not that great, honestly. Well, we'll have to really see its stats to decide, because that's the more important part for tanks. It's the stats, right? And finally, last one, Erlicospinix. This unique super hybrid is made with Spinonyx and Erlich Gen 2, sacrificing a bit of the parent's health for even more damage. This fierce creature matches Flightly Erlicosaurus Gen 2's new speed. This fierce creature has access to minimal speed up strike, lethal wound, debilitating distraction, and precise rampage. Debilitating distraction got a buff. It's now like 0 cooldown, so that's going to be pretty good. Precise rampage, that's always good. Turn 1 rampage, lethal wound. Well, we have to see. It says even more damage. We have to see if it's like 1.4k or 1.5k, or if it's 1.3k, that would be horrible. Lethal Wound. At a glance, Erlicospinax looks like one of probably the strongest creature of all these new hybrids. What's Erlich Gen 2's new speed? I have to check that real fast. Erlich Gen 2, 129. Oh, crap. Erlicospinax is going to be 129. Wow, that's crazy. What the heck? Whoa. Anyways, we'll go over all the new abilities, creature adjustments in another video. Don't want this one to go too long, so let's go look at the features. Let's first look at tournaments. And the 1.5 release notes, we mentioned that we were working on new iterations of tournaments. This is it. Tournaments are short events, for example, 2 days duration that will occur on a variable schedule as determined by our live operations team. While tournaments are available, you can keep playing the PvP battle and indeed participate in an ongoing season if it's active. You can choose to opt in to join the tournaments. Okay, season and tournaments occur in parallel. You do not add your tournament takedowns to the daily battle incubator's progress. You do not win the battle incubators that are usually associated with regular PvP battles when playing the tournament. Note after update 1.7 seasons will be delayed for a short time. You can still play to accomplish your daily and alliance missions, receive the usual battle incubators on a victory and progression towards your battle incubator and your takedown rewards. Stay tuned for more information. Tournament restrictions. While playing in the tournaments, a few restrictions may apply. When your strike team matches all the requirements, then you may participate in the tournament. Creatures that don't fit with the restrictions are automatically filtered out. I don't know what that means. Oh, so you can't drop. I think that's what it means. We'll have to talk about the matchmaking update before to understand this, I guess. The rest are left to be picked and placed on the tournament team. Other tournament rules: every player starts at 0 medals. Medals are distinct from regular PvP battle trophies. Win tournament battles to gain medals. Prizes: 0 medals. Win tournament battles to gain medals. Prizes are rewarded based on a player's medal count at the end of the event. An entry fee is required to participate in the tournament. Tournament matches occur in the new arena amusement park. Alright, let's check out the matchmaking update. Now that you can modify your creature speed... strength. Okay, never mind. Let's go through stat boost first. You know what? Let's just go in order. What about season? We have received your feedback regarding seasons. We are currently evaluating solutions to improve the experience that we may offer a more balanced and less divisive experience between accomplished and new players. PvP battle will return as a middle ground where competitive players will be able to collect bracketed prizes and less competitive players will still be able to partake in fair battles and collect daily battle incubators. Last but not least, our intent is that our players fill their incubator slots with battle incubators and collect them as often as possible. Stay tuned for more on this. So basically it looks like PvP is basically fixed. Like, from what it seems, PvP and tournaments, I don't really see any other improvements that they can make here, honestly. So let's move on. DNA resource caps, thank goodness they increased these. So yeah, that's the list, I guess. Moving on, roster sorting. You can now use roster sorting in order to define the method by which creature portraits appear. The available methods are default, rarity, name. Ooh. In other language other than English, that's cool. Level, attack value, health values, speed value. Okay, whatever. A lot of people have been asking for this. I personally don't care, but you know, it's a good addition. Stat boost. Okay, let's get into this one. Ever wanted your Tyrannosaurus Rex to be faster than a Velociraptor? That's actually misleading. That's not actually going to happen. Would you like to increase the health of this creature with a swap-in ability? Well, now you can't thanks to stat boost. Description. Starting at player level 10, you can use attack, health, and speed boost in order to augment your creature's attributes. Stat boost tiers go from 0, no stat boost, to 10, maximum boost. Stat boosts are a resource that let you increase your creature's abilities. Note that stat boost cost increase for every upgrade tier. Attack and health can be increased by up to 50%. Speed can be increased by up to plus 100. The character sheet has been modified to allow users to modify their attributes up front rather than having to scroll down. The roster now supports sorting, which lets you sort your creatures using default view based on attributes as well as based on localized names. During a battle, when a creature has one or more boosted stats, a tooltip includes a modified attribute with a specific color treatment. During a battle, when a creature has one or more boosted stats is deployed, a specific icon is shown along with its name during the deploy sequence. Okay. Accessing the stat boost feature. Once you have unlocked this access feature at player level 10 from a roster screen, tap the creature that you want to boost, tap the attack, health, or speed icon to open stat boost interface. Spend the required boost resource to increase the creature's attribute. When in the stat boost interface, tap the I button to more information about the whole upgrade process. Personally, I'm not a fan of this at all. The idea is great, but there are so many problems with it. What's this? Daily Battle Incubator rewards. Being in higher arena yields more stat boost resources per daily battle incubator. Whoa. Okay, so here's my problem. So you're gonna get stat boost, right? Sure, you could customize your dinos, but like when you reach the end, it's basically spending a bunch of hard cash to reach the same results. If you're, fighting at the very, very top, which that's a small problem. But other than that, like, this is gonna be expensive, man. Okay, I'll talk more about all my problems with stat boosts when the game actually comes out, so you guys can more understand it better. Anyways, let's move on. Matchmaking update. Now that you can modify your creature strength, it becomes imperative that we consider each player's creatures team when attempting to match users together. We now consider both the player's trophies, medals in case of tournaments, and the player's strike teams in order to generate a matchmaking score. The score lets us match similar players together with more fairness. The amount of trophies that you gain or lose after a match are also affected by this matchmaking score. Please be aware that this means that if you use a creature of much higher power than the rest of your team in order to help you, such as a level 21 unique among a team of level 13 epics, you will be matched according to your team, even if you don't actually play with said higher power creatures in the battle. This means that starting with 1.7 or 1.7, it is more favorable to create balanced teams rather than having a widely varying creature power. Therefore, we recommend that you level up your strike team in a uniform fashion and do the same with the stat boost. Note, at 5.5k trophies or above, creature strength start to lose influence over matchmaking algorithm. At 6,000 trophies and above, creature strength no longer plays a role in adjusting the matchmaking. You're in the end game, buddy. Ugh. Matchmaking opt-in AI tweaks. We have rebalanced the parameters for opt-in AI. Now players above 4.5k trophies can enter a battle, and if unmatched after 30 seconds of waiting, ooh, that's really good. We'll have an option to play against AI. Winning this battle will award the player everything they would usually receive from PvP battle, except that of trophies remain unchanged. For full feature description, please consult. Okay, that's pretty good. That's good. Geolocation. Daily migration. As the season changes, winter is replaced with spring. We started observing very peculiar changes in the migration patterns of creatures, unlike anything we've seen before. New in this update are creatures that appear on the map only on certain days. For example, the Smilodon appears only on Mondays and doesn't appear on any other day. This means that for every day of the week, the creatures you'll encounter in the world will change, every day bringing new variety on a weekly rotation. We hope that you'll learn the habits of creatures and over time come to expect which day to look for your favorite creature. You can find this information in the character sheet of each creature. Be sure to share your findings with the forum community. Drone responsiveness and controls. So they made drones a bit easier for newer players, basically, in short. Balancing adjustments. As with each update, we aim to keep every area in the world in a certain balance. As usual, we'll take into consideration the value of each creature and the update stats and the potential hybrids. They can lead to your feedback. So, okay. Just let's go over this part in short. So, they're having daily migrations. It could be a good thing or a bad thing because it really depends on like your personal schedule a lot. Sure, it does shake things up, which is good. That's what people have always been asking for, right? But, if like some dino day that you really need, just you know, it's the same day as your work day or whatever. Might be a bit difficult, but you know, we'll see how that one plays out. We don't know too much about daily migrations yet, so well, we'll have to have all the information first before judging that one. The drone one doesn't matter. And balancing updates, whatever that means. Hopefully, there's a huge migration. For the most part, other than just the daily migration. I don't know if they got rid of zones or whatever. But anyways, few things. The tournament, the PvP changes seems positive. From a glance, I could be wrong. The resource cap, that's always good. Raw sorting's good. Stat boost, I'm personally not a fan of. And like, it just makes, like, you only have 15 seconds in each battle to make a decision. And like, the thing which made decisions way easier is before, like, you already know what your opponent Dino has in terms of stats. And then now, since they're all customized, you'll have to check, and you'll have to do your calculations. Offhand, it's going to take a while, and 15 seconds just isn't enough time to make a battle decision based on that anymore, so that's going to be a bit more tough. And then you'll have people with really absurd dinos as well, which could be also a problem. So, yeah, who knows. And also, I do want to talk about the hybrids. As hype as these are, do remember, every single one of these hybrids, except for Ardontosaurus, every one of them, except for Ardontosaurus, are arena exclusive hybrids. So they will be as hard as Magna is to create. So that's, in my opinion, pretty bad. As you guys know, Magna, Tormalok, these two are among the hardest to create hybrids in the game, and they just added 5 more of them. Not a huge fan of this change at all. So that's gonna be that. The Cenozoic Cenozoic Creatures. They look pretty fun, honestly. Marsupial Lion, man. I know I've been talking about it a lot, but it sounds super fun. But okay, anyways, that's gonna be all for this part of the patch notes reaction. I'll, you know, edit and upload this one, and then I'll go over all the balancing changes, all the, you know, the battle relevant stuff, since that's gonna take a lot of time to go through. So and new abilities and stuff. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Tell me what you think about these updates. And, you know, if you like them or not, which parts do you like, which parts you're looking forward to, which parts that you think probably not the best idea. And, yeah, I look forward to hearing your thoughts on all these. So, anyways, stay tuned for part 2 of the patch notes. And, yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.